welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome in. It is me, the lovely Katsia, back with another video. Did y'all see that? Anyways, back with another video. And this one's a little different from the last one. The last video I did was a basically like a red flags video or my icks video. This one we're gonna do green flags. We're gonna do the things that are big green flags. Yeah, the ones that say come here, let's go ahead and take it to the next level. Let's lock in, cook cake. Okay. Also, while I'm doing this video, I'm gonna be eating my little thingy. It's like these little it's like a shrimp alfredo and broccoli bowl, but it's like a low cal situation. It's only 290 calories and it's actually really good. So y'all, cause summertime's coming around and I gotta get back on my grind, okay? I've been doing my 2 miles a day again, period. And I've been trying to eat better and eat less, okay? Cause you can work out till you're blue and black in the face, but if you keep eating everything in sight, you're not gonna lose that weight, okay? You're not gonna wither away if you eat a little less. You won't disappear, y'all. Okay? Anyways, but let's get into it. As y'all already know, I'll recap the last video. Like I was saying, was a red flag situation, icks, things that I don't really like, regarding dating, guys pursuing me, and all the things. For this video, we're gonna talk about the things that I do like. First thing, that's probably a given if you know me. A huge green flag is a man who loves the Lord. You love the Lord, I know you can love me well. I know you can lead me well. I know that you'll treat me well if you genuinely love the Lord. I don't gotta worry about it. Because if you're after the Lord's heart, he's gonna tell you how to love me correctly. God's gonna show you how to love me correctly and court me correctly. I don't have to worry. So that's always gonna be a huge green flag over in these parts, period. Now that we got that first important one out the way, let's move on to the second one. This second one, okay, is important, I think. If y'all have green flags that you think is important, drop them below in the comments. And while we're on it, while you're commenting, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, period. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video, y'all. But the second one is a man who honors me and makes me feel good. Because there's a lot of men who dishonor their boos, their love interests, whoever it is they're dating, and they don't do what they need to do to make you feel good. Like, make me feel pretty, make me feel like a beautiful little delicate flower. Make me feel like the feminine, gorgeous woman that I am, okay? And honor me and respect me because I'm gonna honor and respect you, period. It needs to be mutual, it needs to be two-way street. Because if I feel like I'm the only person that cares and genuinely wants to honor you, love you correctly, make you feel good, get somebody else to do it. It needs to be a two-way street, period. Y'all. This is too good. It's low cal, but it's actually busting. Like, you know how some low calorie meals are just and they're just not good? This is really good. Anyways, let me focus. Not me starting to tear this food up. I said, but then wait, let me stop. I'm gonna respect y'all's time, period. But, alrighty. After that one, I have them written down. I'm looking at them. I'm holding my food, so you can't see my little notebook. After that one, I said a man who considers my feelings and is emotionally literate. Let's break down that first part. A man who considers my feelings is a man who's just mindful of how I feel about things. Like, if I express something to him, like, he's mindful of it and he cares. Like, if I'm feeling sad, he cares about how I'm feeling and wants to make me feel better. Because if I see, like, my man or my boo, whatever, feeling sad about something, I'm gonna want to make him feel better. I'm gonna be mindful of his feelings. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not the cause of him feeling sad, mad, and distressed, you know? And I would like that to be reciprocated. I am not asking for nothing that I will not provide. Emotional support and care is something that I will provide 25/8 because that's just who I am. That's who I am in the core of my heart. And I feel like that's what I deserve, period. in return, you know? So that's what I mean by considering my feelings, or especially as it pertains to just things, like just being mindful of how I feel about stuff. Like, if something bothers me or makes me feel uncomfortable, do you care? Are you considering how I feel? Are you mindful of that? Or are you just out here moving crazy and not caring about how I feel? That's a problem, you know? So I really like when somebody does care about how I feel, does show me that they desire to make me feel considered, and that my feelings about things are respected as it pertains to me and him dating. That is a green flag. Okay? That is a green flag right there. And the second part, a man who is emotionally literate, there are a lot of people, not even just men, but there are a lot of people in this world who don't have full understanding of their emotions, of what they're feeling, what other people are feeling, what it means, what the stem is of certain things. Some people are just so, you know, emotionally unaware, emotionally illiterate. And I desire somebody who's emotionally literate, who understands their feelings, how to express their feelings and communicate things well, and is able to understand how I'm feeling when I express and communicate things, because that's just where I'm at with things. Of course, people aren't perfect, but at least be willing to grow in that area, you know? At least be willing to get better about your emotional literacy. So the relationship or the budding relationship isn't garbage, you know? Because you have to, a relationship gets emotional. It's an emotional thing. It can be a good thing emotionally or a bad thing. And I opt for good, okay? And of course, every day ain't sunshine and rainbows, but at least when the days are a little bit rainy, we'll be able to better maneuver things because we're both emotionally literate, period. Yeah. No, I'm tearing this thing down. It's almost done, but it wasn't like a whole bunch in here because there's only 290 calories per thingy. So of course it's not gonna be stuffed to the brim with a bunch of food, but whatever. Next thing. We stand and support a man. This one, y'all might jump down my throat a little bit. I don't know how the girlies are gonna feel, but I don't know how the girlies or people gonna feel. Don't cancel me, y'all. Just let me say, okay? Let me say what I mean. A man who's willing to hurt another woman's feelings to preserve mine. Now, I'm not saying that a man needs to be disrespectful or whatever, but let me add a scenario to it. Say my little boo-boo stinker is out here doing his big one. He's out here, he could be at work, he could be just in a public setting or whatever, and if it's work, it's a coworker. If it's a public setting, it'll be a random girl, whoever. They're out somewhere and some girl is in their face doing the most ha-ha, hee-hee, kiki, trying to make a spectacle of things and be flirty and expecting for him to flirt back, or saying something crazy out the side of their neck and expecting for him to engage it. I want him to look her dead in her eyes like she's the dumbest girl in the world and not even give her a response. And if you do open up his mouth to give her a response, it needs to be you're literally bugging out, you're tweaking, like what are you talking about, and walking away. Cause I don't, no, I don't like all the rah-rah sis blah, and people always doing something, especially if it's people that know that he's spoken for or dealing with somebody, a female who knows. If they don't know, even then, we do not care. You're not about to preserve and key if she's trying to flirt and do all this extra stuff. You're not preserving other people's feelings. You are preserving my feelings. And if you know that that would make me feel away, then you make that little girl feel away and you walk away. Period. Because what? There's a lot of men and women and stuff out here that are embarrassing their partners, okay? And I'm not trying to be on the list of people being embarrassed. Period. Or even, what's another scenario for that? Like preserving my feelings, protecting my feelings, even if it's at the expense of somebody else's dinky feelings that don't matter. Let's say, I don't know. What could be a good scenario? What could be a good scenario for that? Like, say like a girl's like, oh, what you call is so cute, da 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 da, and they're talking about like my boo, my little baby stink or whatever. You gonna preserve her feelings? I'll be like, oh, or you gonna be like, not too much. I have a boo. Please stop. We opt for the latter. Over here, I don't care if she's sitting in the corner crying because you said that. I'm not gonna be sitting in the corner crying because you embarrass me, entertaining these crazy little girls. You better act like you know and get in order. You're not playing those games. Period. It's a little strict over here, or you're gonna love it here, or you're gonna have a lot of fun, okay? And that's just that. Anyways, next one, her. A man with a plan. That's always a green light. A man with a plan is quite literally, it just gives you peace. It gives security and a knowingness that if it does get to that serious level of potentially locking in long-term marriage, all those kind of things, that you have somebody who can lead and who can organize and handle the responsibilities of being the head. You know, it just makes me feel at peace. People be moving aimlessly through life. There's no security in that, you know? Let's get a plan in action. Let's figure out what we're doing, where we're going, you know? Yeah. Be a man with a plan. Don't just be out here dinking around. It's not a good look, okay? One after that is going to be a man who has a mind of his own. Now, I'm sure a lot of y'all saw them TikToks, right? Where girls were making fun of like the alpha male in the group or whatever. And then everybody else, all the other guys of the group, listen to whatever the guy says, the leader of the group says, or whatever. It was like a long running joke on TikTok, but there really are a lot of men out there who have groupthink. And if their friends don't necessarily see it, and they don't necessarily see it, even if secretly they really like something. Like, I've seen and known men who really liked the girl, but because the rest of their friend group didn't really much think she was cute, and they thought she was the bee's knees, they just didn't date her because, or pursue her because the rest of their friends were like, oh, she's mid. Have your own mind, okay? Have your own mind, man. If there's anything that you do, let it be that. If it's not wise counsel, please have your own mind. And a lot of y'all think that it's wise counsel, but a lot of y'all friends is full of crap. And don't know the top from the bottom and they left from their right. Like, let's stop being so impressionable. Let's stop being led by people. Let's start being led by God and people who actually have the credentials to lead. Okay? Because if your friend life looking just as raggedy as yours, maybe you shouldn't be listening to them. Find somebody who's leveled up and can actually lead you in the right direction if you need mentorship or a guide. Okay? Let's do that. Like, let's do that. If you really need somebody to lead and help you to get your stuff together, get your life. Okay? But honestly, I don't like when guys do the whole group thing. Like, think for yourself. Form thoughts for yourself. Your opinions don't have to align with your squad's opinions. Like, you can be your own person, you can be your own man. It's really okay. It's not illegal. We're not gonna bust into your house for having your own thoughts and opinions. Anyways. Let me eat this last bite. Y'all, I cleaned this bowl. I cleaned this bowl something serious. That's crazy. Anyways, last one I have on my list, y'all, is a man who isn't sneaky, secretive, or a liar. Let me tell you something. This culture praises sneakiness, lying, secretiveness, all the negative things. There's a lot of people who big up it. They think that it's cool to get away with being sneaky and secretive and lying and stuff when it comes to relationships and dating. Me personally, I don't think it's cute at all. I don't think it's okay to waste people's time. I don't think it's okay to lie and be conniving, manipulative, sneaky, or anything. So a man who's able to be honest, to be open, and to tell the truth, you know, and to just be that kind of a person, that's a 10 out of 10 for me. That's a huge green flag, period. Like, who wouldn't like that? I love that. Because I'm going to be open, honest, transparent myself. I'm not going to be sneaky or funny or any of those things. And I don't think it's too much to ask for that in turn. Because a lot of people, that's how they move. They think it's funny, they think it's cute. City girls up, 5,000, city boys up, 10,000, whatever. Like, no. We're grown. If you want to be out here doing your dirt, do your dirt, but do it with people who are also on the same time okay? Me personally, I have a big heart, and I desire a man who has a big heart, a genuine heart, a loving heart, an honest heart, an open heart, a willing heart, a transparent heart, period. That's what I want. Because I provide that, and I can get it. We don't settle, babes. So those are my green flags, period. And I want y'all to drop your green flags, what you think is a go, what you're like, what's the stuff about like dating or whatever that you see in a person that makes you go, yeah, I'ma lock in with that person. When it's time for us to lock in, we lock it in for show. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, drop in the comments, like this video, share with other people. If you want to let me know if you have any video ideas, things you want to see me do, things you want to see me talk about, drop it in the comments. Of course, subscribe. And yeah, just, you know, be careful out there in the dating streets, y'all. Don't let nobody play you. The things that are your non-negotiables, let them be your non-negotiables. And that's just that. But anyhoodles, I love you guys so much, and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. One last time, how to let the people know, period. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. God loves you guys. Bye.